Here it is showing a return summary here. Then we have the last one, that means here, which is I annotated. Now this is incomplete information to be provided. If you see here, there is no such errors. It should be zero actually. This should be zero. If you have any errors, you have to rectify that errors. Otherwise, the return will not be submitted in the GSTR portal. Okay, so B2B invoices, business to business invoices, credit debit notes, regular, and B2B UR. UR means unregistered invoices. This is 4B table. Then we have imported services, import of goods, credit or debit notes registered, nil rated invoices, advance paid, adjustment of advance. Values, taxable value, we have IGST value, CGST value, SGST value, and this is the total tax. We have ITC available to him, and we have the reverse charge values also. You are the unregistered dealer purchases, reverse charge, inward supplies, import services. We have the values here. This is the big pro forma of GSTR 2 inward supply. Then we have GSTR 3B is a combination of sales and purchase reports. It is summary of all the inward supply and outward supplies made during the prescribed period. Okay, suppose for the month of June, you have to enter the details of month of May, last month. Enter details of last month. Then it is also prescribed format, prescribed, that means designed by the indirect tax department, CBS department, submitted by the taxpayer. Again, same as it is, before submitting reports, you have to clearly remove the errors in the GSTR 3B. Now, what it contains? It contains GSTR 3B report contains the information of input tax credit and payment details here. How much you have in credit with you, and what is how much tax you make payment to the government. And it consists of all the invoices like inward and outward supplies, input tax credit details, and exempt supplies, nil rated supplies, GST inward supplies, and if any interest you have to pay or late fee are payable, everything will be included in the GSTR 3B. And it also includes reverse charge information, advance receipts and advance payments. Sometimes you have to pay advance fee trader, or you have to receive, suppose you received any advance payment from the trader, that will be recorded in the GSTR 3B. How to generate the report? From Gateway of Tally, select display, select static report, select GST, you'll get select GSTR 3B. And this is the pick of the GSTR 3B. Again, I told you that there should not be any mismatch, but here what happens is, here in this report we have incomplete mismatch is 26. We resolve this mismatch, then only you can proceed to submit the return. Okay, so this contains all the details: outward, inward supplies, liable to reverse charge, and any supplies, interested supplies made to unregistered dealer, and how much you're having input tax credit. That means the benefit you have. ITC means the benefit you have. You can use the benefit for payment of output tax. So we have for information of import of goods, import of services. Everything is contained there. So this is the pick of the GSTR 3B. So sometimes what happens, I think in the lab record, you have to write the format of GSTR 1, 2, and 3. Don't write everything. I'll show you how to write particular information. Now, this is very important in your GST subject. What is input tax credit set off here? The main purpose, the main merits of GST is to get input tax credit. Now remember, when selling goods, when selling goods, suppose you're selling goods or services, you have to collect output tax from the customers or from the suppliers or from the buyers. When selling goods, we have to collect output tax from the customers or buyers. But when you're buying goods, from customers or the suppliers, generally we buy goods from suppliers or from the sellers. In that case, we have to pay input tax. Okay. When you have to pay input tax, when we buying for our business purpose, not for personal use. Okay. So that is called input tax. The difference between these output and input tax is to be set off. The balance has to be paid to the government. The difference between the input tax and output tax, what are the balances saying? You have to pay to the government. If it is a negative balance, that value can be carried forward to the next month. Okay. If it is a positive balance, it means you have to pay the tax to the government. Net tax liability, we can say. Now, this should know the calculation part. When you're attending any interview outside after the course, they ask you, how do you calculate input tax credit? How can you avail input tax credit? And this is the crux of the total subject here. We have a problem now. You have to understand this problem for proceeding on the topic here. Now, what is the order of set off? The first column we have input tax credit. That means the amount you have with you, the benefit. Input tax credit, the benefit you are likely to avail. This is a liability, set off against liability. Now, if it is CGST, suppose you are having a balance of input tax credit in the CGST account. That value, that amount can be utilized for payment of liability of first IGST, second CGST. You have to follow the order. Okay, whatever the balance we are having in your account, that is CGST balance, that's called ITC. You can use this amount for payment of IGST tax liability first and second CGST tax liability. Follow the order. Okay. Then suppose you're having a balance of in SGST, State Goods and Services Tax, or UTGST, Union Territory Goods and Services Tax. So you're having a balance of amount in this SGST account, you can pay off from this account towards tax liability of first order IGST and second order SGST. Third, suppose you are having the balance of IGST account. The first order where we have to pay tax liability for IGST. If anything is remaining, you have to pay tax liability of CGST, and if anything is remaining, you have to pay tax liability of SGST. This is the order you have to follow while utilizing your input tax credit towards payment of tax liabilities of IGST, CGST, and SGST. Okay, so this you should be very careful here. CGST can be utilized for payment of IGST and CGST in the order. SGST, the amount can be utilized for payment of IGST and SGST. IGST, amount can be utilized for payment of IGST, CGST, and SGST. And if you see this table, now the SGST amount which are having in balance cannot be used for payment of CGST. Similarly, if you have your CGST balance, that cannot be used for payment of SGST tax liability. So there is no cross offer of SGST and CGST. You cannot pay taxes from the balance of SGST towards CGST and vice versa. Okay, only CGST to IGST and CGST. SGST to IGST and SGST. IGST to IGST, CGST and SGST. And this is the order you have to maintain. Suppose you don't want to maintain order. First, you see that CGST, the balance of CGST, that should be utilized for payment of CGST. CGST to CGST, first you see that. SGST to SGST. IGST to IGST. You see that first. If this order is not maintained. So this is the order you have to follow. But remember, whatever the SGST balance you're having ITC, that cannot be used for payment of CGST. State taxes cannot be used for central taxes, or central taxes amount cannot be used for state taxes. Okay, this cross offers are not valid. CGST to SGST, vice versa, is not valid. Now we have a problem here. Before going for some more things are there. Now, if input tax credit amount is less than the liability, okay, if ITC value is less than the liability, then whatever the balance, we have to pay taxes to the government within the prescribed time. Okay, we have to pay taxes 20th of every month. And if ITC is more than the liability, we have a balance. What are the balances there? That will be carried forward to the next month. Okay, the government will not refund us. It is carried for the next month. Okay, so remember, if ITC amount is less than liability, then whatever the balance is there, you have to pay taxes to the government. The reverse case is that the amount balance left out will be carried forward to the next month for adjustment for the next month tax liability. Now we have a problem here. ABC Limited has the following ITC and tax liability shown below. Calculate net tax liability. As again, first column, input tax credit and tax liability. That means these are the amount having with you, that the benefit available with you. And this benefit can be utilized for payment of tax liability. And what's the input tax here? Whenever you are buying goods, whenever you are buying goods for business purpose, that's called input tax. Within the same state, you have paid CGST and GST. From one state to other state, IGST. What is the tax liability? When you are selling goods, tax liability output tax. When you are selling goods, you will collect tax from the customers and you have to pay to the government. This is the total amount of tax you have to pay to the government. CGST within the same state, CGST 20, SGST 10, and state to state, one state other state, IGST 15,000. Now, how to calculate net tax liability? Just please focus on this. How to calculate next tax liability? Then you put it reverse case. Tax liability, first column, and ITC. Tax liability of CGST, SGST, and IGST. Then we have the input tax credit, IGST, CGST, SGST. Okay. Now, what is tax liability? Put it as it is. The previous slides, tax liability, put it as it is 20, 10, 15. Okay. Now, as I told you, this CGST. Now, if you're having a CGST, suppose for payment of CGST tax liability, what is the order you have to follow? Now, here it is order is there. This is the order. See, first you have to first pay for from CGST account. You have to first pay for IGST and then CGST. Now, what happens here? First, 20,000 is the balance available with you. First, you are paying for IGST. Okay. What is IGST value here? IGST value is how much it is IGST value here? IGST total value is tax liability 15,000. You have paid how much it is? This is 20,000 for payment of CGST you can use the amount of IGST and CGST. Okay. Then for payment of state tax liability 10,000, you can use the state tax input tax credit. And what is the balance left is IGST 15,000 nil. Okay. Now I'll show you, explain you in the board. What is this ITC? ITC is that, what is the ITC here? The amount you are having with you, the balance you are having with you, the benefit you are having with you. Okay. So for paying central tax due, outstanding due, 20,000. For payment of 20,000 due, we can use the amount of IGST and CGST. Okay. You can use the amount of IGST and CGST. Then for payment of state taxes 10,000, we can use the amount of ITC of state tax 10,000 and 10,000. And what is the balance left? 15,000 you need to pay additional. 15,000 you have to pay integrated goods and service taxes. Now how you get it? Yes, I'll show you. What happened after adjusting, after finding out net tax liability in the Tally software? You have to prepare a journal voucher to be created to adjust input tax credit against the output tax liability. Then you enter the following details in journal voucher in Tally software. Type of duty GST, measure of adjustment, you have to select decrease of tax liability, additional details, adjustment against credit. Then the final voucher is recorded in the following manner. This is the entry here to enter in the books, journal voucher. A CGST account, SGST account, IGST account. 10,000, 10,000, and 10,000. That is to IGST account, to CGST account, and to SGST account. Then what is the balance left? Balance left is 15,000. That means the net tax you have to pay 15,000 for IGST. After setting off against the input tax credit, the net tax you have to pay is IGST, integrated goods, 15,000. Now in the same case, I'll show you the problem now. Another problem here. And you need to now find out what is the net tax liability payable. So to follow the rule, we are having input tax credit of CGST, you can pay towards liability of IGST. The next is CGST, integrated food services and settled food service tax. Then if you're having a balance of state tax, you can pay off towards the that is tax liability of IGST and SGST. If you're having the balance of IGST, you can pay off the liability against IGST and CGST, and everything is remaining SGST. Same do the one simple problem. Wind up this one. This is a problem. Should find out the net tax liability. How to calculate net tax liability from this problem? Mr. Binny from Telangana, a registered dealer, has sold goods within and outside the state. Mr. Binny has the following output tax payable and input tax credit for the month of Jan 2021. And these are the input tax credit we are having: IGST, CGST, SGST. Just given output tax liability of IGST, CGST, SGST. So you should calculate net tax liability. So how to calculate net tax liability? The question is how to calculate net tax liability. How to calculate tax liability? Is Ashraf how to calculate tax liability? Ashraf,
Yes, sir.
how to calculate tax liability here? Now you have the input tax credit of IGST 27,000. You have the output tax liability IGST 45,700. How to set off this? How to set off?
How to calculate, sir?
You have to calculate it. Find out net tax liability. Yeah. Got it? Ashraf? Ashraf, got it? Ashraf, got it? Ashraf, can you focus on the board? Ashraf, can you see the board?
Yes, sir. Whiteboard.
Can you see the
Yes, sir.
whiteboard here?
Yes, sir.
Can you see it now clearly?
Yes, sir.
I have pinned it. I can see it clearly.
Can you see that clearly?
Yes, sir.
So first we'll take the what is the first we'll take the what? We'll take the first column output tax liability. I'm writing in short form. This is input tax credit. Then what is the first one? Output tax.
IGST.
IGST. So IGST you have to pay. IGST you have to pay is 45,700. Okay, you have to pay IGST. What is the order of payment from where you have to pay? From which ITC you have to pay for IGST?
IGST and then CGST.
IGST. Okay. Then what is IGST? What is ITC of IGST? IGST is 27,000. Okay. Now, this is a liability you have to pay, but you are having how much amount in your IGST account? 27,000. What is the balance left here? What is the balance left? Okay, this is output tax is more than it's an input tax. So what is the balance here? The balance is how much? Still you are having how much balance? IGST of how much you are having balance difference of in output and input tax. How much you are having? 18,700. Still you are having balance of 18,700. Now we'll go for the next is what? Output tax of CGST. CGST. What's the output tax CGST? 14,800. And what is the input tax credit you are having? CGST. How much you are having? 18,400. Now, which is more? Which is more? Input tax is more than the output tax. So, therefore, what is it having? You are having a balance. This is the you have to pay payment of due of 18,700. This is the due you have to pay. Due. Then you are having a balance of how much here of CGST? Balance is how much of CGST? 3,600. You are getting a positive value, 3,600. Input tax minus output tax. Then you have got the SGST. SGST, how much you are having SGST here? Output tax here, 14,800. How much you are having in input tax SGST? SGST input tax 80,400. And you are having a balance of still balance left in your ITC. Balance left is 3,600. Okay. So total balance, total you are having in ITC. That means total balance left with you. That means CGST plus SGST. 3,600 plus 3,600. Total how much? 7,200. So this due, that means there you have to make payment of IGST amount 80,700. This due. First, what is the order of the payment here? Set off. First, you need to
CGST.
CGST. CGST, how much you are having a balance? 3,600. Next, you have to go for SGST. 3,600. Okay. So, how much is again left? How much is balance left? Balance left IGST you have to pay. How much is still left? Because output tax is more, input tax is less. So therefore, 18,700 minus add these to 7,200. How much are having? 11,500. Balance you have to be how much? 11,500. So therefore, the net tax liability is 11,500. This they have to calculate. You have to calculate manually, but the Tally software will calculate automatically. So this is how to make net tax credit. How to make input tax credit set off. This is a procedure set off. Okay. So remember, the same tax type can be set off against same tax type. If else is anything is remaining more, the same tax type IGST can be set off from CGST and SGST. Okay. Similarly, CGST same tax can be set off against CGST. Okay. Then state tax can be set off against state tax. Then remember, the state tax SGST cannot be utilized for payment of CGST. Similarly, CGST cannot be utilized for payment of SGST. This is not allowed in GST Act. Okay, this is how to set up the different types of tax structures. Okay, so this you might get a problem in the examination, maybe in essay type or short questions. I'll take the attendance and finish off. Yeah, 3A, roll number 5.
5, sir.
Next,
Sir.
3A.
Yes, sir. 13,
Ah.
5, 13,
Ah.
55,
Ah.
and 56, sir.
3B,
4,
4,
11,
11,
16,
16.
26.
Thank you. You can join.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.